Hi, hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Convalexa Aura. I'm your tarot reader, and here we dive deep into tarot messages, intuitive guidance, and a soulful energy reading to help you align with love and clarity. Thank you for being part of this growing aura of light. I'm so happy to have you all here. Today's question is one I know many of you have on your mind. Will they text you back? Either your crush, your love, whether it's someone you have been waiting to hear from, a connection that suddenly went quiet, or just a person you can't stop thinking about. This reading will tune into their current energy, what's going on behind the silence, and whether what that message is coming your way or not. If your heart's been a little restless, waiting for answers, take this as a sign that you are guided here for a reason. Before we begin, take a deep breath with me. Inhale clarity, exhale doubt. Okay? As we shuffle these cards, set your intention of your person, think of their name, visualize their face, and ask your guides, a spirit, for the truth you need right now. Today we have three piles. Today, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Pile 1, which says a lapis lazuli pyramid, a tiny skewed pyramid, and it's a amethyst pyramid. And pile 3 is a green heart. You can choose either one, which resonates, which comes first in your mind. Take your own time to connect with this pile that draws your energy. You can choose a crystal or a number or whichever it comes on your five first. When you're ready, timestamps are in the description below. Okay, now let's read a pile 1. Let me keep these two away. This is a pile 1 reading. Who have chosen this lapis lazuli pyramid that resonates to them? What are their night thoughts? Oh, all are falling. I think the messages are coming so fast. Let me again shuffle. Okay. Okay. Guides. Please guide to all my viewers, my subscribers who are thinking about the passion of the night thoughts. Giving the message first and let it all resonate for them. Oh, yeah, here it is. So I'll read every card at the end. Oh, okay, let's remove. I'll take out two more cards. Oh shit! I don't know why it's falling too many. It's so slippery. This card is so slippery. Yeah, sorry guys. I'll just rearrange. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, let's read a pile one card. So for our viewers, for subscribers who are eagerly waiting for the answer, I hope this all resonates. Once it is resonate with you, pile one readers, comment, subscribe, and like. Okay, here comes the first card. Fool. This suggests that your person is thinking about taking a leap of faith into a new, a risky beginning, and they are fixed a new potential, full of optimism and a sense of anything it is possible, without fully considering potential consequences. They have been directed for any of the direction, or it could apply to your relationship where they are ready to jump into something new and exciting without thinking anything. Now this card says that one. And when it comes to the true feeling, the core, they feel a sense of a certain kind of freedom, but also they are vulnerable and naive. Their feelings are likely to be pure, innocent, authentic, but not necessarily emotionally mature or grounded. Okay. So when it comes to this card, their mind is racing and impulsive, planning a quick decisive action. And this person is an ambitious, determined, and action oriented. But it suggests that these thoughts are also impatient. His thoughts are her thoughts are impatient and reckless. They might be planning to charge forward with a declaration or decision that could be tactless or hurtful due to his abruptness. What do you say that in a very hurry? And true feelings of him, sometimes, the passion for the goal is a dominant feeling, almost to the point of ruthlessness. They are driven by a need for intellectual stimulation, and their feelings are fueled by a passionate drive to win or achieve their objective, whatever they want. But they may struggle with deep emotional intimacy. And when it comes to this card, the night thoughts of the person says, that night he determined thinking gives a way to confuse. He or she is very much confused, and their mind is full of various thoughts, various choices. They have too many dreams and some kind of a wishes. They are prone to fantasizing and seeing many options, some realistic and some are they are prone to some kind of illusionary. This can make them feel indecisive and overwhelmed, unable to focus on a clear path forward. And when it comes to true feelings, they feel scattered and confused, possibly experiencing discontent or illusion. Their emotions are not stable, and they're lost in their daydreams, like what if I do that, what if I call, what if I text. Now instead of appreciating or acting on what is real in front of them, they are unable to find it, so they are very much confused. So when it comes to this card, this card says after the confusion, the Empress present suggests thoughts of nurturing, creating, and a lot of abundance. This person is likely thinking about building something long term and beautiful. This could be a relationship, a home, or a family. The Empress card is a card of fertility and femininity. When it comes to that, their thoughts are likely focused on comfort, care, and stability. And it comes to the true feeling, at this point, the core feelings are of love, comfort, and a strong desire to nurture and be nurtured. That represents unconditional love and a deep connection to creation and the material world. Their feelings are also warm, loving, authentic, though Perhaps, perhaps still somewhat, they are feeling grounded in all of those material aspects, they are concentrating on materialistic. So again, this card actually shows their thought are chaotic. They are possibly building insecure. They have some paranoia or insecure. They have mental energy to plan, but are unable to execute effectively. Possibly engaging in a certain kind of a gossip or arguments. Their true feelings, when it comes to true feelings, they feel insecure and confused, possibly lashing out with their words or using a sharp tongue to protect themselves. This suggests certain kind of a inner turmoil, restlessness, anxiety, and they are not communicating effectively. So this again coming to this card says, it's a deception, some cunning thoughts, and actively considering dishonest action. Maybe he or she want to get away from something. And they're very much focused, self-preservation rather than facing the situation presently honestly. They feel guilty. When it comes to the true feeling, they feel somewhere guilty or conflicted, and they are deliberately holding back of their true intentions or feelings. Their emotions are guarded and hidden, stemming from a fear of being exposed or facing a difficult outcome. Okay, then this card says actually, it brings a pause for assessment. This person is stepping back to evaluate the progress and consider whether this effort, if I text her or him back, is it worth? What if not? They are questioning the slow moving situation and weighing their investment of time and emotion against the reward. When it comes to the true feeling, their feelings are a mix of patience and frustration. They are contemplative, and but also have a long-term perspective in their mind and hoping for future harvest. This is very much positive card of all the tarot cards, which brings a clarity, joy, and positive thoughts. Now, here, when it comes to the Sun card, the deception and confusion are gone, and the person now sees the situation with pure, unburdened optimism. They are now thinking clearly about happiness, success, and enlightenment. The true feelings represent their purest and most authentic emotional state, vitality, joy, happiness, and clarity. After a long and difficult journey, they feel aligned with their true self, and their emotions are overwhelming positive towards you. When it comes to this 10 of wands, that sudden shift of all these 10 of wands, that means suggests that the joy and clarity of the sun have came with a price. They feel the weight of responsibility for the choices they have made. Their mind is burdened, certain kind of a burden, and focusing on a completing a difficult, possibly some kind of a task, maybe in their office or in their personal life or professional life. They may be trying to carry everything alone and feeling fully burdened. And they are also feeling burdenful weight of their commitments towards you. And true feelings, they feel overwhelmed, stressed and very much exhausted. This is an emotional burden, they are carrying perhaps as a consequence of their past reckless action or certain kind of a deceptive moves, they're just, feeling, yeah, it's too much burden if I take the action to text or something else. And last card, two of swords of his night thought says, after feeling burdened, their thoughts return to their certain kind of a difficult decision. They are mentally blocked, and they are unable and unwilling to make a choice. They might be intentionally ignoring a truth and facing, feeling that there must be a painful outcome. Next comes if it says a true feeling, the feelings are guarded, they feel very suppressed and certain kind of a conflicted, confused in a two ways, either to test or not. They feel unable to move forward emotionally and all also they're in emotional limbo. The blindfold is the imagery of the card perfectly, that means they refuse to see and acknowledge their true feelings to maintain a temporary, and ultimately it's a to balance, to balance the emotions. Based on all these cards, pile one, hold your heart tightly. Your person's night thoughts and true feelings are certain kind of a chaotic and contradictory journey. They're starting with the optimistic impulse, something new, but also yeah, they are in a confusion. And then it leads to a certain kind of a dishonesty behavior, and ultimately they are left feeling unburned. They're feeling very much burdened by responsibility emotionally. They feel that paralyzed, despite experiencing moments of genuine clarity and happiness. Okay, when it comes to the night thoughts, overall, they are very much impulsive and very much scattered in the mind. The person's mind jumps from one to another. Hopefully they want to start, hopeful for a new beginning, and taking the rapid, impatient plans. This eventually devalues on into a state of indecisive fantasy and always wishful thinking, where they are overwhelmed by too many choices. Their thoughts are turning into manipulations and avoiding any kind of a consequence. They may have a defensive, scattered mindsets due to insecurities rather than any kind of taking up responsibilities. After a moment of clarity and joy, because the sun card is here, they suddenly feel the weight of the choices and responsibility. Their mind is left at a stalemate, unable to take the decision now. The true feelings to say it's a conflicting emotions. The person feels a core desire for love, stability, that comes to the Empress card, but also struggles with inner confusion, immaturity, and guilt. Their initial freedom gives way, though it's a superficial to win a situation. There is a lot of insecurity. Their feelings are rooted in insecurity. Yeah, the page of swords river, who avoids confrontation due to their inner turmoil, their desire to hide to true feelings have been hidden. Yes, they are hiding their true feelings, and no, hopefully, but exhausted. There is a mix of weariness, hopeful anticipation while assessing their efforts. A profound moment of joy, happiness. They think again. They reveal they have a true desire, but they are paralyzed, with their own responsibility, either their work or their emotional burdens. Overall, the final card represents, true emotional state where they are consciously suppressing their feelings to avoid facing a painful choice. But the pile one, this may be, this is a temporary. The feelings may change after a few days. Have hope, and if it resonates, don't forget to comment. Next, we'll go to the pile two reading. Pile two. What are their person's night thoughts or the true feelings they are expecting? Let's see what the spirit guides, angels are saying. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, all are falling. Maybe they are eager to come. Okay, I'll take these cards. Okay. Oh, too many cards falling. Okay. Pile two. Reading is here. This Ten of Wands. Oh no, your person feels somewhat overwhelmed by their obligations and responsibilities. Their mind is likely consuming with lot of stress and a feeling that they are carrying a heavy burden alone. And they're feeling that, love is just another responsibility right now rather than a source of joy. Their true feelings are beneath the surface. They feel emotionally drained and certain kind of exhaustion. They may even see this relationship is an added pressure. They have been over, completely involved in the life. That makes they have certain responsibility, too much burden, and that is why they are they are maintaining the emotional distance. Again, here the night thoughts of this four of wands, that means this person after a weight of 10 of wands, this card says, thoughts of wanting to celebrate, definitely he or she wants to have a celebrity, want to celebrate the life and celebrate the stability with you. But the person is likely dreaming a happy home and a sense of belonging here. They may be thinking about the idea of a harmonious partnership and sharing success. Their true feelings lies, deeply, they expect security, peace, and domestic happiness. This card also says, they need certain kind of a stable foundation in their personal life and feeling of warmth and joy when, they need certain kind of a solid future with you. So there again, night thoughts here. When this card comes, it reveals a thoughts of certain kind of a trickery, avoiding. They must be avoiding or escaping. So for this difficult situation without confrontation. This also, means lack of accountability. They feel they want to just show their dishonesty in texting you, but their true feelings, deep seated, they too, that means they have a certain kind of a guilt, certain kind of a conflict minded regarding past or present action where it has happened with you. This person may be holding back their true intention or feelings, due to they do fear if anything happens, if anything, if again fight happens, if there any argument happens. So this card even says, the thoughts are, completely filled with feeling of hardship, isolation, and there is certain kind of, they don't want to lose you. This person may be dwelling in a past financial or personal difficulties, which left them to be cold with you, and they feel themselves they are very unworthy of love. That hardship is a perm. They feel that yeah, they are not unworthy, they are not feeling worthy to be with you because due to their past thoughts. But the true feelings, deep inside, this person is emotionally insecure, abandoned. I feel there are a lot of inner child wounds to this person, This feeling of lack can create a barrier to genuine emotional connection. They may even struggle with feeling of shame or inadequacy. So this card, this is reverse card, and that means that night thoughts is in a state of confusion again, lack of direction. They are struggling with conflict thoughts, unable to gain any kind of a control over the situation, what is happening. They feel very powerless, maybe experiencing again emotional turmoil due to they can't take up any kind of a decision. But the true feelings, deep in their heart, they feel very frustrated. Their emotions are overloading, and they have a strong drive for love and success, but are struggling to balance their various, because due to they have a various ambitions, a certain kind of internal conflicts and emotional imbalance. They do have an emotional imbalance, which is said they have a lot of inner child wounds. So when it comes to this card, they suggest night thoughts. What every night they're thinking, thoughts are too many conflicting. Resentment is there. Again, here the inner childhood came. They may be replaying the past arguments. You both might have argued before, or many a times there may be a fight, quarrels, but they were defeated and had a hollow victory. Their mind is focused on winning an argument rather than finding a harmonious solution. True feelings are marked by bitterness and regret, and if they won the battle but lost the war, emotionally they think like that. There is a sense of emotional turbulence. They have a ego issues as well. When it comes to this card in night thoughts, in contrast to the previous negative cards, so they have a certain kind of a thought of a new practical beginning and a grounded approach emerge. This person may be thinking about making a dedicated effort, that which they feel it's a stable and loyal and committed in a relationship. They are now considering their emotions and their ambitions are more focused and sensible perspective. Their true feelings actually feels like they have a renewed sense of hope and a practical curiosity about the potential of the growth. They admire exactly the stability, and they are motivated to invest in certain kind of a energy which they feel it's very much real. They feel when they feel the relationship is real. So here, the night thought says, that thought shift to long-term stability, legacy, and family. They are like thinking about future of abundance. They want security. They want a strong family foundation. Their true feelings reveals a feeling of complete security, satisfaction, and profound connection to tradition, and they want to follow the family legacy. They feel that a solid foundation has been built, and they feel emotionally and materially fulfilled when it comes to this relationship. Then the sun card says, as I said, sun card is very much positive. It's filled with overwhelming joy, clarity, and success. Now, any kind of a deception card is all leaving them now in a radiant outlook. Their true feelings, it is a, they have a genuine emotion towards you, and that makes them to be a very happy. They are very happy to be with you, to text you. They feel vitality, true inner joy. This person completely in tune with their true self and is radiating warmth and positivity. So then, this card, the final card says, thoughts of completion fulfillment. Now, there may be a new cycle, new life cycle is beginning. They are thinking about achieving their ultimate goal. Now, they have a sense of destiny and spiritual closure. They want to finish this spiritual closure. The true feelings, this they have a deep sense of wholeness, unity, and there is certain kind of a karmic connection. They feel they have come full circle and are ready for a new chapter, in with a feeling of deep satisfaction and inner peace. Overall, I could say this person carries a heavy baggage from past failures, conflict, and deceptive actions. They're struggling with their own emotions, feeling, and they feel, and there is a lack of control, which leads to a inner confusion. They feel themselves to their inner isolation. However, a significant shift in their thinking approach is happening from a sneaky and stuck to grounded and hopeful has put them on a path toward the ultimate happiness. The journey culminates into a profound sense of joy, emotional security, and a feeling of having completed a significant phase. They have moved from internal struggle to external triumph and are ready for the future deep connection and lasting fulfillment with you. This is what a pile to reading, guys. I hope this is resonated who have picked this pyramid, that is amethyst pyramid pile number 2. If this resonates, please drop in a message, drop in a comment below. Next comes a pile 3, a green heart, green avenger in heart, who have picked this pile number 3. Let's shuffle the cards. I hope spirit guides or angels will give answers which our viewers are waiting to get the answers. Okay. Okay. I'll summarize the complete pile 3 cards. Pile 3, guys. Okay, my beautiful souls. This is when we see all these cards, there are many reverse cards. Let's see what does it mean. Two of cups, thoughts and feelings combinedly. I'm saying now this is a foundation, indicates that there is a sincere desire for a loving partnership, and this person has an emotional harmony with you, and this person genuinely thinks of and feels a strong emotional bonds towards you. There is a mutual attraction and potential of a deep mutual connection. They feel a sense of security when they are with you. Okay, they feel very secured here. So when it comes to these cards, the thoughts and feelings are warm, nostalgic feeling and thoughts are there, very warm, and they feel they are very happy with being with you, and there is a innocent moment. I see the pile, this pile weavers. There must be some age gap between both of you. Either of you are elder or younger. This card suggests that the connection provides a sense of comfort and healing, like a soulmate relationship. It also points to a feeling of complete, a simple, genuine love that they hold for you. Here, this card is reverse. Never mind. Your person feels and thinks about, there is a profound lack of inner strength and self-control. They feel, vulnerable and insecure, which may lead to emotional outburst or a controlling attitude. Their self belief, their self belief, their self doubt holds them back from expressing their true feelings. That creates a tension in this relationship. This card, coming to this card, it represents a fake mix of thoughts about passionate action and leadership that feels, they are feeling very impulsive and very impatient. They may think they have to be take some decision and some kind of a step towards you. Their feelings are driven by need of controlling, and they fear of, their fear of letting go. They can be sometimes very forceful and aggressive, when they don't like, there may be a domination in this person. When it comes to this card says on the surface they may want to move on from a painful past event, whether it's related to you or their own history. However, deep down, the emotional wound has not fully healed. Again, this person has certain kind of emotional wounds. Okay, they may be repressing their grief, leading to some kind of resentments. Again, inner child wounds are can be seen in this person. This internal conflict blocking genuine forgiveness and keeps the past alive in their emotional life. I would ask you, you should do a Ho'oponopono prayer or a forgiveness prayer in the mind to this person. When it comes to the Ten of Wands, thoughts and feelings combinedly, I'm saying the person feels and thinks, again, they're carrying a heavy burden that is draining them emotionally, mentally. They may see this relationship has a certain kind of a heavy burden to them, and rather than a source of joy, they feel external pressures, and they feel emotionally and mentally drawn, exhausted, and they themselves want to be distant sometimes. Then death card. This means, inevitable ending. Whatever you both were feeling, all these years or all these days, there is a certain phase or pattern in your life, especially within the relationship. There may be a new phase will be starting. There is some kind of a major transformation is necessary, but the emotional upheaval is very scary. This change usually, may be a painful certain times, but it is essentially for a new growth and healthier beginning. When it comes to this reverse card, temperance, this says the person is thinking about and feeling a severe imbalance and lack of moderation. They reflect inner struggle to find a harmony within this relationship. They might feel the compromises haven't been made of that. The relationship is out of the sync. And they feel there is emotional recklessness and impatience that disrupt natural flow of our connection. They feel that feel there is a disruption in the natural flow in their connection as well. When it comes to this card, the thoughts and feelings usually, it's a creative block is there, missed opportunity is there. The initial spark or passionate energy is stifled here. They feel uninspired and hesitant to take the next step. This causes more of a delays, and there is a stagnant period. This is a sign of, certain kind of a general feeling of, there is no direction in this relationship. Okay, they feel like that. And lastly, this Four of Cup reverse, this is a crucial turning point in their inner world. After a period of, emotional withdrawal, self-observation, they are now thinking and feeling a renewed sense of interest and motivation towards you is there. They are beginning to let go of their previous resentments and opening up to a potential of the relationship. Okay, overall, for the pile three viewers, your person has a solid foundation of genuine affection and fond memories. These two cards says their emotional landscape is currently turmoil. They are burdened by external pressures and a fear of confronting their weaknesses. No. And also, this leads to internal conflicts and emotional imbalance. Their past hurts and insecurities have left them feeling stuck and uninspired. Maybe they may be having a previous relationship, where they already got hurt and they are rethinking about, and they know there is a big change is coming with you, or they may be having a previous whatever you both have already have a disagreements or certain things, but still they have a hope. The most encouraging cards toward this reading is the page of Pentacles shows a desire of a new stable beginning is there, and it shows a breakthrough. They are finally emerging from their emotional shell. They are ready to re-engage with the present relationship and seize the opportunity for a more passionate and fulfilling connection. Okay, so the journey ahead is challenging still for both of you, but there is underlying feelings for you, and there is a recent shift in perspective indicate willingness to work through difficulties between you both. So this is all the reading, guys. Pile one, pile two, pile three. I hope you all enjoyed the reading. Until next time, keep shining your aura brightly. This is Convalexa Aura, sending love, light, and clarity your way. Remember, energy flows where your heart goes. Stay aligned, stay open. May your aura stay clear and your intuition stay strong. Until next time, bye bye.